Welcome back to Horn and Fin Outdoors, and thanks for watching my review on my brand new Penn Fierce III reel. Before we get to it though, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, help me grow, and also get notified when I've got some more videos coming out. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Fishing season is heating up here in the Northeast, and I have been trying to get out and do as much fishing as I can. So in the meantime, before I can get out, I've been getting everything ready. Now I just purchased a new rod and reel, a Penn Squall. I set that rod up just for porgy fishing. You can take a look at that review if you'd like to. I'll link it up above. And that rod and reel I set up specifically for jigging for porgies. Now, the striper fishing has been heating up as well, and I love striped bass fishing, especially from my kayak. The rod and reel that I'm currently using, the rod is a St. Croix, and it's a little bit spongy on the end for the type of fishing I'm doing, which is mainly drifting or casting eels. So I wanted to get a little bit of a newer setup with a stiffer rod to help with that. So I went to Bass Pro Shops. I was able to check out all the reels they had there, and I landed on this Penn Fierce III. Let's get the box open, let's take a look at it, and let's see why I picked it. Opening up the box here, and the first thing I see are some washers. Now these washers are used to adjust when you're reeling the line in. If the line is not sitting properly on the spool, you can add these washers and that'll help fix that issue. There is also a full parts diagram, which I really like. In case anything ever goes wrong, you know what you need for it. There is a instruction manual, and there is a reel in here as well. Okay, so let's get the handle tightened up here, and here is the reel. It is a 4,000 size reel. I didn't want anything bigger, I didn't want anything smaller. It has a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio on it, which is about standard for this size reel. It only weighs about 14.9 ounces, so it's pretty light. It's got an all metal body on it, so it feels durable. The Penn also uses their HT100 drag washers in this. They advertise it right there on the end of the reel, and it's I guess they got those washers from materials from the aerospace industry or something. I like how smooth this was when I picked it up. I like how balanced it is and how it feels. This handle is the same as the other Penn reel I brought, where it's got a kind of a rubberized finish to it, so it's easy to get a good grip on the handle, and it spins nice and smooth. When you open up the bail, it holds sturdy because it's got a pretty heavy bail wire on there, and when you turn the handle, it goes. It feels nice. Everything seemed okay. One of the major attractions to this reel though, however, and the reason why I purchased this reel, is the live line function on the back. Many times when I'm fishing, I'm just drifting in my kayak with live eels. So I can pop that live line function open and set the drag on it, so when the fish takes it, he's gonna pull it and you can hear it clicking. And then all you do is you just start reeling, and it will transfer back over to the drag system, and you can have your drag set to whatever you got the drag set at. Over the years, I have used a couple different brands. I know Shimano bait runners was one of them I had. I can't remember the other one I've used, and I really like this function. So when I was looking for a reel, I specifically was looking for a reel that had this function on it, and because of the type of fishing I do. So they had this at Bass Pro Shops. They had it in the size I wanted, and it had the function on the back that I'm looking for, the bait runner, or Penn calls it a live line. The price point on this reel fit as well. The reel was a little over $100 if I remember correctly. So it's a mid-range reel, or what I would consider a mid-range reel, or lower to mid-range, but it's still a quality reel. It's got 5 ball bearings in it. It's nice and smooth. It's made for salt water. It looks good. Everything about this reel is something that I was looking for. So it fit perfect, and that's why I went with it. I can't wait to get out and use it for the first time, and hopefully I will post some videos of me catching some big stripers with it soon. But first things first, I've got to get it all set up here. And what I've chosen to do with this rod is, or this reel, is put some Spiderwire Stealth 30-pound braid on it. 30 is about the weight I use all the time on my striper rods. I know some people go heavier. I tend not to catch giant fish, unfortunately, so 30 pounds worked for me. And as far as the rod, I looked at a lot of rods while I was at Bass Pro Shops. It's mind-boggling how many there are. And what I ended up settling on was this Shimano Terramar. It's a 7-foot rod. It's a heavy rod, and it's got a fast action. And the end is not as spongy as my current rod is, so I'm hoping I'll get some better hook sets with it. That's what I decided to put the reel on. So that's my Penn Fierce II with the live line feature on the back. I am really excited to get this reel out and try it. I've been a fan of Penn products for a while, although I haven't owned a Penn reel in a while. I have watched a few reviews on this myself, and people seem to like the reel, so I think I'm going to be happy with it, and I think you will be too. The only thing that's left to do now is get this reel mounted up to the rod, get the line put on the reel, get my kayak all set up, and hopefully catch some fish. So until then, and until I see you guys next time, I wish you all nothing but tight lines and short blood trails. Thanks for watching.